painter and a sculptor. I am based in Tel Aviv at the moment, working and living in Tel Aviv, and I'm represented by this gallery, Tempo Rubato, which is located in the south of Tel Aviv on the border of Jaffa, and it is owned and directed by Guillaume Rouchon. This is my first time, this is the gallery's first time in Artissima. So far it's been great. It's a beautiful fair, the location is beautiful, the building, the architecture is very impressive. We are very impressed by the style that we see here, fashion-wise. The general atmosphere is pretty relaxed, as opposed to other art fairs where you feel much more tension in the air. Torino is also very beautiful, and it's nice to see this structure against the Alps. Even though I live and work in Tel Aviv, which is the place of my birth, I've actually moved around a lot in my life. I was schooled in London. I moved to London when I was young, and then I returned to Israel, and then I did my higher education in fine arts in the US. So I did my undergrad in New York and my master's program at Yale University in New Haven. And then for various reasons I decided to return to Israel. I have family there and a lot of friends. So really Tel Aviv is a very happening place right now, in terms of art life, in terms of nightlife, in terms of entertainment, food. You know, it's a very, very happening city. It's very cosmopolitan. You also see a lot of international artists showing in Tel Aviv, whether it's in museum curatorial programs or in independent commercial galleries. So there is also a lot of cultural exchange going on. What we are seeing here is recent paintings from a series I did. It was actually shown for the first time last year in Tel Aviv, and it was part of a solo exhibition I had, which I called Distillation Unknown. And it was really about kind of like a philosophical contemplation on ourselves as machines that cover ourselves and dress ourselves with all kinds of aesthetic context, aesthetic references. We go through particular histories, and we have a collective DNA, cultural DNA, but we're supposed to have an internal purification device or internal distillation device, so that every time we accumulate toxins, or whether it be psychic toxins or biological toxins, we are supposed to have an inner mechanism to purify ourselves so that the machine continues to function. Obviously in life it doesn't work that way. The machine is fucked up. So I invented these objects, these devices that are both a reflection of us and also are supposed to function properly. And of course there's also dealing with, here I'm dealing with an intersection between archaic knowledge systems and symbols and signifiers and contemporary culture. And what it comes with, you know, contemporary culture and its familiar imagery and signifiers, and how the two coexist together in my mind, the kind of synthesis that I make. So I'm dealing with time, I'm dealing with aesthetics, and I'm dealing with information, and I'm also dealing with all kinds of ideas about mysticism and the connection between mysticism and pseudoscience. These are paintings. Before I was doing installation, I was making multimedia installation for about 7 or 8 years before I returned to painting after many years. So you can probably feel that there is like a sculptural element in these works. They're very much they're almost believable objects with a certain volume and weight and smell and texture. And I think it has something to do with the fact that I was making objects, large-scale objects, for a while. They're all inventions. They're inventions of the imagination. But this is good that you ask, because I want it to be on the threshold between something that you believe exists in the world and something that is like doesn't make sense. So, and I would just like to say that this is a two-person show with Paul P., who is a Canadian artist. These are his paintings, beautiful paintings. He does both figurative and obviously abstraction. But these are actually the Spanish steps in Rome, and these are variations on them. And they're very, very atmospheric. It also deals with capturing a particular sense of a moment. So, and I'm very proud to show together with him. I think our work works very well together.